My Little Pirates, Luffy's Adventures in Equestria, by Fullmetal Pony, Chapter 17, Jan Gear. Phew! Luffy breathed. He looked down and saw only flames. Whatever left of Luna's room was now ablaze. That was far too close, said Luna. She craned her neck back to look at Luffy, who was now standing on her back. Are you injured? Nah, Luffy happily replied. He pointed a hoof at some steam that was coming off his body. I'm fast like this, so dodging wasn't too hard. Yes, but that was an all-consuming area ablaze. Yeah, but luckily you protected me, which is the way it should have been. Links. I like to see you dodge when you have nothing to move off of. The flames below them growled. A spot of them turned black, and blades emerged out of it. She flapped her wings, sending out waves of heat and pressure that would have cooked Luffy and Luna alive had not been for Luna's protection. Humans must have discovered immortality in the past few centuries. So, that means you'll stop attacking them. No, that means I'll just cut off your head. There could be only one! Blaze hissed, as while continuing to rise, finally coming to a hover at Luffy and Luna's height. Why don't you disappear? 'Cause I'm not king yet! Luffy flatly replied. Fool! Blaze rised. I am the only ruler in the world. What about 50? Okay, cool. And that other guy. Okay, him. And the leader of Wire 7, Icy. Alright, I'm always the ruler of this country. It is mine to burn. You think that piece of place was interrupted by a hoof to the face? As his host stepped back, Luffy said, Don't insult the Pirate King. Oh, my hoof. He didn't notice he wasn't on Luna's back. Uh-oh. Before Luffy could fall into the flames, Luna slipped down and caught him. Careful! She then weaved out of the way of a barrage of fireballs from Blaze. Okay, Luffy pondered aloud while attacks rained down on him and Luna. I think I know how to attack without falling off. And how is it? Luna was caught off guard by Luffy wrapping his hind legs around Luna's torso. Now that's got to be some kind of innuendo. The black coat immediately turned slightly red. Ha! No, sick! Luffy stopped celebrating over restoring his invitation to look at one of his hosts. Oh, am I a Sensen now or a Tentar? Blaze cackled and broke Luffy out of his puzzlement. Oh, this is too rich. Yes, you think I'd be bested by that? Ha! If only I could. A malicious grin kept on Blaze's face. Yes, I think I'm going to revise my plans on what to do with you. Blaze's horn crackled with magic, now rather than flame. You two would make a grand Celestia cannot do stone spells! Ah! This. Wow. Guys, I have a toy of Celestia across from me from the studio. She's fallen over ever since this story started. It was a metaphor! A freaking metaphor! How many... People do not know how to use literary terms! Ah! Well, Luffy exclaimed, what's she up to now? No. I refuse to say this. No. Let's all say she's going to paralyze us, because if I say what this line says, I am going to end up hurting things. Luna yelled while dodging magic strikes. It's a spell reason defies that the discourse lasses keep, but it was never meant for use on ponies. Although, again, elements. They're the only things that work on Discord. How is this a hard concept to learn? only elements can take out Discord. That is the whole purpose. That is why Celestia sent these element bells out. Elements can only take out Discord. It's an easy math. It's like saying, what should I use against Superman? Oh, maybe I should use a fake rock. No, it does not. Or, maybe I should throw something yellow at Green Lantern. No, it does not work like that. Elements beat Discord. You can't just solely say, I'll use a petrifying spell. We saw how well that worked. You saw how well that worked. Discord could manipulate it. Discord could manipulate the other spells. How is this so hard to understand? Do I have to freaking put a giant neon sign with a math equation for people to understand this? Wrong! Blaze roared. It is Metsuzo used to know to define me. Just keep dodging, Luffy said to Luna. He didn't focus on Blaze. He raised the hoof back, twisting it as it went further and further away from him. Come on. Oh, look what you're doing, Fake. You're even boring Luffy to death. The twisted hoof spiraled blinding speeds, just before it completely unraveled. It struck Blaze square in the jaw. Decisive! Blaze grunted. The hit sent her tumbling through the air. She startled right herself, just in time to see a pair of hooves rushing at her. Shit! Bazooka! Luffy screamed. When his hooves smashed into Blaze, the force of the hit sent Blaze into the flames below, caused Luna to falter and fight for a second. Luffy looked down in the flames. Couldn't make out Blaze's form. Is she gone? I can only help it be that easy, Luna replied. Suddenly, a pillar of flame shot up and blasted Luna on the edge of her wing. Luna yelped as the burnt feathers dropped off the edge of her wing, revealing charred skin beneath. Oh my gosh, it turned her into a chicken wing! Once more emerging from the flames below, Blaze licked up and sadistically grinned at the damage he'd done. Blaze's own damage had seemingly disappeared. As long as there are flames out here, you aren't so lucky. Oi! Luffy called out to Luna. Can you keep foot? A fit of coughing interrupted Luffy's concerns. Having trouble breathing, Blaze teased. There are only a few minutes of air left after all. Strahd! Luna huffed. Her horn glowed blue and cased Luffy's head. His coughing stopped instantly. Yeah, that's it. No! Luffy yelled at her. If you can do this, then focus on your wing. But we'll both die if you fall, Luffy replied. I understand. Luna says he sealed resolved. The faint glow around Luffy's head and hooves disappeared, and replaced by a blue glow on Luna's injured wing. A small feathers propped up and began to cover the burnt skin. In a second, the wing was back to normal. There. Luna huffed. Her horn glowed, but instantly dim. Oh no. Oh, it's too much damage! You don't think I don't know how much magic a healing spell takes. Blaze mused. Her horn was again crackling with magic. Straw Hat, this is the end. Your protection is gone. My magic, my flames would take you. Surrender, and I just might make you a nice statue in my garden. Some of you people might be wondering how I'm able to get through this fight. Well, it's very, very simple. Red Like Roses has been playing in my head for the past 20 minutes. Luffy inhaled deeply and exhaled. His coat lost its pink sheen and referred back to its base color. Steam started coming off of him. Z, is defeat so hard to accept? Blaze gloated. Yep! Luffy replied before biting into himself. Get settled! Luffy proceeded to breathe into himself. He stopped after a few seconds and looked down at himself. Huh? He bit himself again and blew. This don't produce the same results. He pulled himself back and noticed that Luna was nervously looking at him. Blaze laughed at the odd spectacle. Is that how you surrender? The magic air horn coalesced and grew in size. Maybe after a few centuries of imprisonment, I'll make you my jester. Oh crap! Rainbow Dash! Starlight despondently called out to the flame-engulfed Pegasus. Dash growled in response. She then shot out at the group of ponies, transforming into a multicolored fireball. That's why you stayed behind! What? you stay behind so you could play Evil Dash for a bit. So that way you could take out Twilight and just have some fun being evil for a while. Yep, pretty much. Curse you! Dash growled in response. Sator, move! Stunned Applejack yelled, so he slammed into the starlight, knocking her out of the way. However, he wasn't fast enough to fully dodge Dash's attack, and a good part of her tail was singed off. Even though she hadn't made a direct hit, Dash continued to barrel into the wall. She collided and caused a shower of flames that scared the rest of her friends. Bits of rainbow flames then gathered together and reformed her.
Wow, that was an amazing trick,
said Nora.
Do you think you can?
Nora was cut off by a blast of rainbow fire, erupting from Dash's face and burning from her mane.
Hey, that wasn't nice.
Sun Applejack stumbled her knees down and readied herself to either dodge or stand her ground. Yes, come on, that'll do, Luffys. I know you'll never hurt a friend. A blaze of magic laced with fire slammed into stunned Applejack and sent her across the room. The fire at the top of Armor's head solidified back into a horn while he looked at Datsun and Applejack. She would if it means serving Her Highness. Loyalty does have priorities, after all. Ugh! Stunned Applejack groaned as he got to her host. Lights and all the power sprouts, and you know it. She looked at her dazzle bleeding eyes. Please, Lights! Datsun growled in response. As much as I'd love to see this play out, Her Highness is expecting us in the elements, said Armor. He turned to look at the other guards. Take them. Leave Starlight to me, though. Rainbow Dash also has her pick. Do not interfere with her fight. The guards nodded before galloping out towards each of the ponies. Dash followed suit and barreled at Applejack. However, just as Applejack braced herself for the hit, Dash turned up, looked around, and aimed for a nearby pillar. Upon impact with her, the pillar blew apart, revealing a shaking Fluttershy of Tamaki. Dash ground satisfaction at having found her prey. Oh, if this goes the way it goes into my head, I might have to imp up the rating in this fic. By a lot. Oh yeah. Stunned Applejack was the first to try to rush over, but a guard smashed her to the ground just a few feet ahead of her. Applejack glared. Yes, sir, nothing personal. Well, you don't move out of my way. A few short bruises are gonna be the least of your worries. The guard growled in response. Wait, I got it. Hey, Applejack! You got a badass scene! You can come back now! Really? About freaking time! Fine! Applejack replied. She ran straight at him while he concentrated with a fireball. However, just as he launched it, Applejack jumped to the left and closed the distance between them instantly. She planted her forehoofs to the ground and let her back ones fly out with all her strength. Then she felt the heat of the guard, which made eye contact, but it didn't fade. Confused, she turned around and saw that her hooves were burying the guard's body. The guard let out a sound similar to a hiss as fire when drops of water were poured onto it. Darn it! Applejack yelled as she pulled her legs and hose out of the guard. Let go! In response, the guard's form shifted, twisted on Applejack's hooves and tripped her. He quickly reached out his hooves and held her ground, hissing the entire time. Meanwhile, Weiss and Nora were galloping over to Tamaki. Rainbow Dash! Weiss screamed. If you lay one hoof on Tamaki, I'm sure you're going to regret it.
Yeah, Nora also screamed. This is like 100 times worse than breaking a promise. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Ha ha ha! I'm kidnapping Fluttershy. What do you think?
No, anything but this.
And so did Evil Dash kidnap Fluttershy, take her to her room, where she put Fluttershy into bed. Fluttershy looked nervous and went,
No, Dash, whatever you want. What do you want with me?
Yes! And then Rainbow Dash proceeded to kiss the fearful Fluttershy. Fluttershy opened her eyes wide, and then smiled, and moaned into the kiss, enjoying being wrapped in her arms. She broke the kiss and went,
Oh, well, if you say so.
The two then nuzzled, and then proceeded to go out on a date, and on a picnic, and hey! Look! A chance at some Fluttershy moments is the only hope I have of surviving this fic. Let me have this, Trixie. However, their rescue attempt was halted by two more guards landing in front of them, both snarled at the ponies. Weiss focused on one of the guards and lit up her horn. Well, I support ponies are beautiful, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to be a bit rough with you. Suddenly, the rocks from the broken wall of shining armor, and the guards had come through, flew over, sped to the guard, encasing him in the stones. At the same time, Weiss was attacking. Nora seemingly pulled out her hammer out of nowhere and launched it as a celebratory assault at the other guard.
Take this! It's my super party barrage!
Nora repeatedly fused on her weapon, somehow making it explode until the guard could be seen under a massive amount of explosions and pink smoke. Nora happily smiled at her work.
Gotta be my best assault yet!
Weiss got to the offensiveness of Nora's attacks, but a shriek caught her focused back. Dash now had Tamaki pinned to the ground. Oh. Oh, yes! Yes! That's right, Rainbow Dash. Now nuzzle her. Nuzzle her! Good! That's right, now cuddle. Cuddle with her. Oh, yes, Rainbow Dash. Oh, you and Fluttershy are such a cute little couple. Oh, even a fic like this wasn't ruining my enjoyment of a good Fluttershy moment. Fluttershy! Both Nora and Weiss reacted to their friend. However, flames erupted out of the rock and party accessories that covered the two guards and grabbed hold of them, sending them to the ground. On the other side of the room, flames washed over Starlight's hastily constructed shield. The shield faltered after a few seconds, and the backlash sent Starlight flying. The element of loyalty flew away from her, clattered to the ground, far away, while her tiara remained attached to her head. It was now lopsided. Armor stopped over, extended his flames to pin his sister to the ground. We really shouldn't be fighting like this, Armor mused.
Brother, don't do this!
Starlight cried. In her peripheral vision, she saw her friends were in similar situations. Then, she met her with her brother's eyes.
Take me!
No! No, no, no! We're not doing a Shining Armor Twilight incest fic!
But don't hurt them!
Sorry, Twilight. A golden flame roared from Armor's horns. Orders are orders. Besides, look at what it took to defeat you. Your friendship failed because of one weak link. He looked up at the golden flame, and his eyes filled with disturbing glee. With this power, you'll be able to defend yourself, and reliance on others will become obsolete. You, Starlight stammered. Where are your eyes? You're not my brother. He was a kind, caring pony who laid down his life to protect his friends. What would Kate say to you? Tie me down and ride me like a stallion, you handsome devil, you.
Okay, what would she say to you if she wasn't your wife?
Tie me down and ride me like a stallion, you handsome stallion, you. Armor pushed down his hooves and seared Starlight's own. She yelled coldly and said, "What I am doesn't matter. Strength is all that matters now." He began to lower his horn. Her guards followed Armor's lead, started lowering their horns and flames as well. Dash looked down at Tamaki and did the same.
But please.
Tamaki whimpered. She dared to look up at Dash.
Oh no. He's gone into Flutterdash mode. He's right now thinking of just being a sweet Flutterdash scene. Should we do something? Anything? He needs to get back to reading this. Let him go. He's in a happy place.
She looked up at Rainbow Dash and looked deep into her magenta eyes. She saw caring, beautiful eyes. The eyes of a protector, her guardian, her Dash. Rainbow Dash looked back into the teal eyes of the mare who had been with her for so long. Softly, Dash lowered her lips to Fluttershy's, and the two shared a soft, fleeting kiss, while long and deep. Rainbow Dash lightly nibbled on Fluttershy's lower lip, as Fluttershy ran her forehose along Rainbow Dash's shoulders, her forelegs, then back up, feeling every inch, discovering every inch of Dash's muscular body, her well-toned muscular curves that laced her strong form. Rainbow Dash caressed Fluttershy's soft, flowing curves, letting her hose caress along Fluttershy's extended wings as they continued to kiss. They then broke it, and Rainbow Dash just rested her nose on top of Fluttershy's. They looked at each other. Okay, I'm good now. However, all she saw were the burning white eyes that tore into her. Tears cascaded down her cheeks, and frantically screaming,
Viva Death! Stop! Please, stop! Oh, stop! Stop! No! Don't stop! Don't stop! Oh, that feels so good. Those little kisses on my neck. Oh.
Unnoticed by any point, the element of loyalty struck a little. The ruby lightning bolt in the center glimmered for a second. Then the necklace pushed off the ground and zoomed at Das, fixing itself onto her neck. Then she proceeded to let out a wail akin to hundreds of dying fires. A storm of innocence flooded into her brain as it came to rest on a yellow and pink Pegasus feeling. Oh wow! Looks like Rainbow Dash might break out of this using the element of loyalty.
Please stop,
cried a young Tamaki. She crushed up into a tire ball and tucked herself further in.
Just go away, Rainbow Dash.
Not until you tell me what the hey happened, replied Dash's voice.
You don't want to be my friend anymore.
What? Dash yelled.
Oh, I'll come back for this. Fluttershy, when have I ever said anything like that? You didn't. But all your friends said a slow flyer like me would never have a chance of hanging out with a cool pony like you.
Multiple sobs escaped Fluttershy's mouth. Oh, those ponies. Fluttershy, listen to me. I don't care if you're not the best flyer. I wouldn't care if you were a unicorn or an earth pony. We've been friends since we were foals, and that's all I care about. Slowly, Fluttershy's head emerged from the cloud to look at Dash.
Really?
Fluttershy gasped when she saw the condition Dash was in. Her azure coat was bruised and purple in places. Left eye was black and swollen shut. Her nose was bent a little and bleeding. Heh, we must be both quite a sight. Dash chuckled. See, after I saw you running out of the lunch hall, I asked what happened, and a few ponies made the mistake of calling you a loser. Let's just say I'm the one who got off easy in this case. Fluttershy said nothing. More tears welled up in her eyes as she gave Dash a huge hug. It took all Dash's resolve to not yelp again in pain. Instead, she brought a hoof over and patted Fluttershy's back with it.
Why?
You deaf? Dash playfully asked. I told you, because you're my friend. Fluttershy's knees shook a little when all Dash's weight shifted onto her. But trying to find you while I was passed up like this took a lot out of me. How about you pay me back by flying me to the infirmary? With a smile on her lips, Dash passed out. Oh.
Flutterdash! Yay! Flutterdash friendship! Woo!
I feel better now. But I have to say this. Oh gee, Rainbow Dash used the element of loyalty to break out of her betrayal mode to save her friends. Her element of loyalty caused her to break out of her immediate betrayal. I have never seen that before in all of my years of reading Ponyfic. It's not like I've read this. It's like I've never seen this type of thing before. Oh wow! It's almost like I've seen this done better in the Immortal game. My gosh, whoever saw this coming? Rainbow Dash using the element of loyalty to break out. Oh, of course she did, people! It's Rainbow Dash. It's what she does. If you try to get her to betray her friends, she breaks out. She's the element of loyalty. You try turning her evil, she breaks out. It's what she does best. Huh? Said Dash. Then she noticed he was sighting on something. She looked down and was met with the loving gaze of Fluttershy. Fluttershy, what was going on?
Yes.
And the two embraced and kissed each other and let me have my Flutterdash, okay? Tamaki, what's going on?
Rainbow Dash?
Tamaki whimpered. Then she noticed Dash's pupils and pink irises had returned, albeit still composed of flames. Why am I holding you down? Dash glanced down and realized he was on fire. Ah! Oh my gosh! Fluttershy, give me some water! Why am I on fire and not burning?
You don't remember?
Tamaki asked. No, I was... Dash raised her hose. Oddly, Fluttershy's lake hadn't been burnt. Discord was messing with us again, and I... No, it was Nightmare Moon. Dash shook her head, sitting on a few embers. No. Was it a Decisive Queen? She shook her head. No. I was fighting... Her eyes went wide as she looked down at Tamaki. She realized the set of her hose and held her friend up. She broke eye contact with her and then looked despondently to the ground.
I was fighting you.
Fluttershy reached out with her hose and hugged Dash. Once more the flames didn't burn her, but simply washed over her in a few places.
It's okay. You're back now.
A few tears fell down her face and evaporated Dash's flames.
I was so scared you were gone.
Armor roared in his attempt. Liv! Let's have this! This is probably the closest we're actually going to get to the feeling of, they're serious! Let's have this, Shannon. Let's have this. This moment of friendship is probably the closest we're ever going to get to the show. Well, breathe it in. Alright, Subtle Level Jack, take over. Armor stopped in his attempt to confront Starlight and looked up at Dash and Tamaki. No, he roared. You serve us.
I don't serve any pony.
Dash yelled back.
Seriously, where are you going to get the memo? On the element of loyalty. If you set me to betrayal, sooner or later, I'm going to use my awesomeness to break free. Either A, by using the Sonic Rain Boom, or B, through my own will. God, it'd be a lot more fun to take over Applejack by this point. Applejack, what's that look?
You didn't just get the new script for Fall Starfleet, did ya?
What?
She broke from her hug with Fluttershy and bolted across the room, leaving a trail of rainbow fire in her wake. She slammed into one guard and slammed into the other. She crowded all four of them and threw them in armor.
Especially jerks like you!
Armor erected a shield that Zecora slammed into. While he was focused on his shield, a blast of purple magic struck his side and sent him flying back a few feet. Somehow, she got her balls back. When he recovered his balance, he was met by 6 ponies staring him down. It's over, brother, Starlight said, her horn glowed ready to perform another attack. No, you are weak! Only when bad authors do it. He glared at the fallen guards. You're all weak. Tendrils of flame shot out his armor's sides and landed onto the guards. The arrow of ponies could only watch as the fire was stripped away from the guards, returning to their normal, but burnt forms. Armor, however, was only grew in size. His flames became incredibly wild, his horn elongated, flames on his back solidifying his fiery wings. His horn elongated? Sam?
Pony. Yes. Compensating for something.
Power is strength. Those without it are weak. Those who are weak. He glared at Twilight and her friends, who all took a step back. Those who are weak all die! Armor's whole body erupted into a grand wall of flames, which rushed over to the ponies. However, Dash jumped to the front of them. She took a deep breath, her wings grew to become walls of flame as well. Her and Armor's fires met and pushed against each other.
You're not the only one with new tricks, Dash yelled. That's why you stay behind! Yeah, I get a couple of awesome scenes.
Author? Are you a Dash fan? Magical bolts and fireballs rained down on Luna and Luffy, the former barely dusting his shirt. Luffy was biting parts of his legs and pulling him to no avail.
Darn it! Why isn't it working? Oh, it's eating yourself going to the feet, huh?
Luna yelled. She simply barked and veered out of the way to pillar of flame.
Lady Liz is supposed to grow giant so I can kick her butt!
Luffy replied. Luna glanced back and gave Luffy a worried look.
Will you hit something ahead by attack? No, I just need to...
Luffy paused and craned his neck around.
Oh, where did he go?
Now, you see, if I was doing this, I would have had Blaze erect a bubble shield that recreated the effects of the sea. Her attacks had stopped as well. Careful, Straw Hat! Maybe you should do that about yourself. Came Blaze's voice as the roar all around him. Suddenly, the Mad Queen burst out of the flames next to Luna and Luffy, smacked at their crown with a combined blast of flames and magic. Then again, if I was doing this, there'd be a whole lot of other differences too. Like, for instance, more interactions with Luffy and the ponies. This whole Xenolestia thing would be wiped out. But good! I would also remove this whole entire bit right here with Das getting mind controlled because, hey, Das breaks out. What are you going to do? You'd probably go after Applejack instead since that's never been done. Or even Rarity. And I would probably also probably have Das have some fun with Luffy have some fun with Luna. Ugh. Luffy grumbled as he got to his hooves. Looked down and noticed he was standing on solid ground again. Looked at Luna, who was slowly standing back up. Hey! Did you make the flames go away? Luna took his sigh around. No. She heals too fast. Blaze tried through the flames and looked down on him. I thought it'd be a nice final gift for you. Yes. Became Blaze's voice, even though her lips weren't moving. Luffy and Luna slowly turned their heads and met with another Blaze leering at them. A queen should show a little mercy. Multiple copies of Blaze emerged from the flames and encircled Luffy and Luna. All of them had malicious grins across their faces. Luffy and Luna could put their backs to each other, face down a small army of Blazes. Suddenly, what the Blazes? I'm sorry. Long day. Suddenly their blaze burst out at the top of the fire areas through Luna and Luffy. Horn fully charged to Petrification spell. Die. Crap! Luffy didn't really bend to the part of his leg next to his hoof. But this time when he blew into it, his legs started growing in size. Got it! Gear 3! That's Gear 3rd. He turned to Blaze, only to see the spell was already rushing to him. No! Luna yelled. She jumped in front of Luffy, but the spell still hit above at the same time, creating a blinding flash. The light dimmed. The true Blaze flew down, while the flames closed dispersed. The spot where Luna and Luffy had been, a case of smoke. Ah, now that they're gone, I can finally... Come on! Came the voice from within the smoke. No. Under Blaze, completely flabbergasted. Luna shot out the smoke and rushed at Blaze. Luna was hit there back with a giant hoof, trailing behind him. In her shock, Blaze wasn't even able to raise a wing before the massive foe smashed into her, posted in flames. Giant pistol! I'm a little more forgiving at this fight because, hey, Celestia's actually getting a lot more moves in, but I'm still a little miffed because, for some odd reason, Celestia gets this, but Discord doesn't? Why is Celestia getting all the more powerful hits, but Discord, Mr. I can manipulate all of reality, got deadly squat? You make Discord a starter villain? Why? And furthermore, if Celestia, i.e. Luna, can do all this, why did Luna get captured in the first place? Third, this fight didn't even happen at all. Fourth, while I am appreciative of all of this, that Celestia is doing a lot more and Luffy is getting hit, and we're actually seeing that Luffy is mortal, thank God, because for a few minutes there, I thought I was going to have to replace all of Luffy's dialogue with Goku. It still feels wrong. I don't know. Maybe Luffy's maybe the terms of how this fight's going on keeps changing, because it keeps feeling like they're trying to give Luffy too many advances. Just at least Luffy and Luna are working together. I can say that at least. Luffy quickly drew back his hoof, only to see that Blaze had once again disappeared into the flames. Darn! It's not her body we need to beat, it's the flame! It took me this long to figure out! Yeah, we need to... Luffy was interrupted by a narrow fit of coughing. Straw hot! Luna started flying straight into flames. We can't stay here any longer! You're not going anywhere. Blaze's voice echoed. You know, I just thought about something. Blaze, why not just put a shield spell around Luffy's head? Blaze's voice echoed through the fire spear. Suddenly, all the flames of the spear were black. Out of the wall of where Luna had been headed, the flames surged and flailed wildly, as if gasoline had been poured on them. The roar solidified into a terrible rumbling that even shook the ground, stopped becoming the raging noise of a blaze, and turned to an animalistic growl. The black flames
Oh, crap, he's got shipment flashbacks.
Gathering the spot where the growl was coming from, turning the rest of the spear into regular flames. Luna noticed the brief distortion of the flames and saw a speck of blue through them. She turned back to Luffy. Straw Hat! She's taken all the power, reinforcing the flames into herself! It's the only way to finish you. Roared the black flames. The confused more started flaring out regular flames. The flames spiraled and became a dark, crooked horn. Two hollow points in the flames appeared and were filled with a burning white fire, contrast to the rest of the blaze. Suddenly, the rest of the flames shot out to form an enormous muzzle. You are not the only one that can manipulate your size. Suddenly, Blaze's giant head started racing towards Luffy and Luna. Die! Sorry, it's just not demonic when you make it into a giant horsey. No! Luna thought in panic. I'll be able to dodge! I said maybe teleport. Why am I not teleporting? Luffy kept determined eyes on Blaze's attack. He took some ragged breaths and said, "Needs to launch me at her." What? As he rapidly turned her head to meet Luffy's eyes. No, you'll be put to the crust before touching her. Does he have a spell or something? It took too much Mossic to. Luna's eyes widened. I have one thing to use. Blaze yelled as he barreled at them. Again, well, I'm grateful that Luna and Luffy are actually working together on this, and it does make this way better than the previous fight. And I do enjoy the fact that Luffy is actually getting hurt, which is showing that Luffy is not Goku. Yeah, just still something that irks me. Then do it! Luffy screamed. Hold on! Luna dashed the incalculable speed towards Blaze. Luffy took a deep breath in the air, and so shifted until he came to rest at his torso. Wait a minute. How long has Luffy disengaged Gear 3rd? Fick? How long has Luffy disengaged Gear 3rd? He's already done the attack. Why isn't he TB yet? At the same time, Luna's form started glowing, and dispersed into a thick mist that clung tight to Luffy. Whoa! Luffy exclaimed. This will take out the rest of my Motic, said the mist from all around Luffy. But if it saves my sister, it'll be worth it. I hear ya! Luffy yelled back, then focused on Blaze. Come on, no! Blaze yelled. Luffy, encompassed in Luna's mist, was rushing with her at blinding speed. Luna impact! Luffy screamed. They collided with Blaze's eyes and seemed to pop out her head. She let a large gasp as the air was beating out of her. Her eyes regained their composure. She looked down at the giant pony that was smashing into her muzzle. No, I will not be beaten by scum. Blaze quivered. Keep pushing, Luffy said to Luna. Sister, if you can hear me, then wake up. Blaze's entire form shuddered as Luna put even more power in her mist. Blaze's head slammed into the flames, and with one final push from both Luffy and Luna, was pushed out of flames. Reporting to her pony form, and flames covering her body were flickering and sputtering. Damn it, where are they? Right here, Keen's female voice. Blaze looked away, only to be met with starlight glimmer and her friends glaring up. All the elements were fixed in them glowing with magic. At least she had a better showing than freaking Discord. Nope, not letting it go. This Sim's shining armor still aflame, but back to normal size was Iris' pupils was back. His horn glows magic. Next to him stood Cadence. She had beautiful burn marks along her coat, but as he seemed fine. Her horn was lit up as well. Your Highness, it's over. Oh, the previous chapter was called Extinguish if you guys cared, and this is called Restoration. I think I might give it its title chapter at this time. A few minutes ago, in the Tower of Elements. Das gritted her teeth as armor's white and blue flames began to overtake Das's rainbow ones. Hold on! Starlight called out. She raced up to her friend, lit her horn up, and added her magic to Das's fire. Starlight, get back! Das yelled out. He'll find you! No way! Starlight shouted back. You've already stayed behind before. She's right. White said. She galloped up to them and mixed her magic to the fire. We'll hunt this together this time. Armor roared, and his flames pushed hard against Das's. Das grunted, dug her hose to the ground, burning up the carpet and turning the stones beneath red and white.
Okay,
Das grunted. If we're in this together,
do you think you can heal with something?
just pushing isn't helping. Starlight turned to Rarity.
Can you hold the spell for a second?
Certainly, White replied, her horn glowing brighter.
One does earn a little magical stamina when they're using the horn dresses all day.
This won't take long. The glow on Starlight's horn disappeared. She closed her eyes and came up with and sorted through the mental library of spells she knew.
Here's the vacuum spell.
No. It's not large scale. It'll suck out all the air in the room, too.
Wire summon?
Or I could put a shield spell around shining armor. Suck up all the oxygen. That would be cool, too. Starlight glanced up and saw that both Das and Weiss were being pushed back. Das's flames were beginning to flicker, and Weiss's horn was smoking. Starlight lit up her horn with intense power.
No time left. Gotta go make a team spell.
Starlight sent a blast of magic through the warring flames. Upon impact, Armor's flames started to be siphoned into a small purple spear. Was screwing the sides so the more flames it absorbed. Das's attack started pushing against Armor's own. Okay, thought Starlight. Now I just need to move the spell over. Starlight saw the spell crackle, and her pupils streaked to pinpricks.
Das! Stop attacking! Cover Weiss! Now!
Huh? Das didn't stop her attack, but turned it.
But we just...
Massive explosive fire sent every pony flying. Starlight struggled to get up, only to be met by a spear of flame. A quick glance revealed that all her friends were in similar predicaments. Armor snarled at her. The spears raised up, were poised to lay a final blow. Armor bellowed intensely. Enough! A bolt of magic smashed into Armor's side, sent him into a nearby pillar. Was toppled upon impact. The spears that were floating over Twilight and friends disappeared into wisps of smoke. An aura surrounded Twilight as she got to her hooves. A hoof rested on her shoulder.
Are you all right?
Starlight looked over her head and looked down at the fogginess of the explosion that caused, and got a better view of her savior.
Cadence!
The pink alicorn smiled briefly at Starlight.
No pony hurt. Starlight? Weiss? Tamaki? Nora? Stud Applejack? What are you girls doing here?
Yeah, you just got here, Cadence, but, the girls kind of left to practice their lines for Fall Starfleet.
Oh god, the fic is that bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I just got a cool moment!
Yep.
You think the only time I'm gonna have a cool moment this year is... here?
Yeah, sorry, Cadence.
No! At least you still love me, Flurry. But how did you know we're here?
Cadence turned and looked at the broken pillar where Armor had fallen.
I didn't, but I knew where Armor was.
She raised her hoof and pointed to the tip of her horn. It was slightly burnt.
After the wedding incident, we made a spell to track one another. Whenever what is going on happened, I got hit by the recoil of the spell clashing with something else. It's Princess Celestia. It's the same thing that happened when Luna became Nightmare Moon.
Starlight glanced over her tiara. She grunted Armor and almost got Das too.
Really? Das again? Shining Armor couldn't have picked a pony that probably would have taken a little longer to break out? Yeah.
Keen stepped over and gave Starlight a hug.
It's okay. I know you and your friends can stop her. Doesn't explain why it's burning outside, though.
We don't have time to waste. Starlight turned and saw her friends were back on their posts as well. Girls, we need to get back and use the up. A silent burst of energy erupted Starlight. Armor emerged from the blast and raised. His white eyes leapt into Cadence. You!
Yes, me.
Cadence retorted.
Shining Armor, you stop this right now.
Oh, but honey!
Does he honey me? No, go on.
Armor just forward in response and charged out, not even resorting to magic or flames. Starlight Cadence easily dodged.
He's completely lost it.
Starlight yelled.
It's like an angry monster.
Or a hurt one. Cadence stoically replied.
Huh?
Cadence turned to Starlight with soft but determined eyes.
Whatever that spell is doing to them, it's causing him to hurt a lot.
Starlight, I know whatever having Celestia has become is important, but Twilight cut the hands off of a huff. I know. Besides, we can't let him run wild like this. He'll hurt innocent ponies. Okay, I just need you and your friends distracted for a few moments. I need to get across to him. Got it! Starlight turned to look to her friends. You heard her. We gotta stop her. Wait a minute, you Ty! Stunned Applejack pulled her rope instead of flying over in armor. Fortunately, disintegrated before it even touched him. Say you, one of my favorites!
Let's see how like.
Before Nora can finish, Armor died at her. She does, but her party can was left a twisted pile of glowing iron. Nora frowned.
Oh, I only brought one along.
Ruining the compass I can understand, but you don't make Pinky sad! Weiss cried out. She let loose a blast of magic, but it only caused Armor to slightly stagger.
Bell isn't your thing, Weiss.
Okay, that felt odd to say to Weiss.
And it still feels odd to say to Rarity.
Darted past Weiss, slammed an Armor, pinning the wall.
Alright, big guy, you wanna fight now?
Grrr! Armor snorted. The hoof that was pinning him down lost its flame and began to turn back into a normal burnt leg. Dash jerked back, but Armor's flames crept up her leg and let her up.
Let go!
Armor felt something tap to his side. It seemed large blue eyes glaring at him. He dropped Dash instantly, and his flames flickered a little.
You let her go.
Tamaki huffed, unleashing the full burn of her stare.
I don't care what sort of spell you're under. You do not hurt ponies. You don't hurt your family, and you do not hurt my friends.
Last part of Tamaki's sentence caused her element to shimmer. All her friends developed goosebumps, while all of Armor's flames vanished, leaving a dark, acid pawing in their wake. He fell to the ground with a thud.
Finally!
This author's actually starting to make sense with this! Okay, you earned your title card back.
Oh my,
Tamaki squeaked. She turned her eyes to Starlight.
Starlight, I didn't.
It's okay, said Cadence ready to tie it. She tried over to Armor, horn glowing silently.
You gave me all the time I need.
And they banged right there in front of God and country? Cadence crouched down and touched her horn to Armor's ass at once. If you know what I mean. Horacic raced down his forearm, reigniting his flames, but now they were much less violent. It was also back to its normal size. Cadence backed away and let Armor regain consciousness. Is this some kind of innuendo? Starlight looked back and forth between Cadence and Armor. Is he? Ugh. Armor slowly opened his eyes, revealing that his pupils and irises had returned. Twilight?
Shiny!
Starlight gobbled over to Armor and nuzzled him.
I'm so worried. I thought you were gone.
Armor raised his hoof to cover his sister, but paused when he saw his fiery form. I think I was... What happened?
You don't remember?
No. Armor pushed Starlight and got back up. I remember seeing you fighting a monster, and then... He put his hoof to his head. Everything was burning, and the changelings were back. I saw you and your friends fighting them, but you were losing. Armor's flames still flickered again. They took you and started turning you into one of them. I wanted to scream, to fight, but I couldn't. Then the Queen showed up, and was about to cast her spell again at me. It made me feel so weak, so powerless. Cadence tried over to Armor, put a leg around his shoulders.
You're not powerless. You just need to remember you're not alone.
Also, what? Armor asked. Cadence responded by slapping him full force in the face. Don't you ever hurt Twilight again! What? Tamaki, I already told you, but you need to get this in your head. This is the second time a spell makes you hurt her. What was I supposed to do? I was under mind control! What? Don't mind control me? How could I control that?
Promise me, no matter what, you'll never do it again.
Right, next time somebody comes over and tries to mind control me, I'll say, don't mind control me, please. It'll make my wife mad. Armor runs the spot where he hit. Promise. His eyes went over to Twilight, especially the screams of burns on her. Starlight, she's right. What I did to you was wrong, even if I don't remember it clearly. It was still horrible to put you through that.
It's okay.
Starlight reached out and gave Cadence and Armor a hug.
I'm just glad you're back.
Thanks to your friends at Cadence. Armor focused on Fluttershy. I know what you did, but it knocked me the heck out.
I just didn't want to hurt anybody else. Or yourself.
Tamaki mumbled. About that. Armor looked down at his form dead desk. This is probably the calmest I'll ever say, but why are we still on fire? Keynes burnt her lip.
Not sure. I brought down a spell that was blocking his mind, but there must be more to it than that.
Luffy must still be finding the princess, Starlight nervously replied. Death flew into Twilight's face. Then why are we wasting time here? She wrestled her arm around her neck. We got the elements, now let's start that no point messes with us. I agree, replied Armor. Then his eyes shifted over to the four unconscious guards. My men! Don't tell me I... He did get a response from any point. Liz Horn and magic had fell to guards, as well as everything else, causing their burns to fade a little. A cooling sensation ran through Starlight's body, as her own wounds and burns either faded or shrank in size.
You can use healing magic?
Armor chuckled a little. The best defense is a good offense, and the only way to have that is to keep the offense healthy. He gently put down the guards as the spell finished. That covered the worst of it. His horn was still glowing. Every point get near me. The elk complied and drew near to Armor. If you haven't done mass teleportation before, hold on.
I have. Actually, why are you doing the teleportation?
This might be a little rough. In a flash, the elk disappeared and plopped back into existence by a dome of fire.
Ooh! Said Nora. Then we can tell like 1,000 marshmallows with that.
Not the best time, Nora. Just as Starlight spoke, the flames turned black. Really not the best time. Girls, get your elements ready. Armor, kids, I need you to get a blast spell ready. We need to get in there and get destroy the star of the princess. Twilight? Said Armor, his eyes fixed on a dome. Was it now referring to normal fire again? I think I know where she's going to be.
How can you...
Starlight was cut off by a rumbling that shook the ground and caused the dome to quiver. Through the flames, every pony could make the look like a giant pony balloon, surrounded by a deep blue mist. It was struggling against the giant mare's head inside a flame. Girls, elements, now. Just as Starlight spoke, Blaze was pushed out of the dome. Was evaporating without her in it. Her flames were much weaker now, her breath lagged. Damn it! Where are they? Right here, said Kate as her horn glowed with magic. Your Highness, it's over. No. Blaze roared, flames becoming a bit more active. I am the ruler of this kingdom. If I can't have it. She glared up at the sun, was tinged a bright red. No pony wit. Blaze's wings suddenly lighted up, and sent her spiraling to the ground. Her flames now barely sparks. Her feeling blackened and ugly formed. She tried to stand, but her wings kept giving out of her. Damn it. Damn it, why can't I move? A purple host stopped at her face. Blaze looked up and saw Twilight's eyes glowing pure white. The outer bearers levitated behind Starlight. The other was cracking with power. Give me back my teeter. Blaze screamed to try to send a final blast of fire at the bearers, but was met and pushed back by a prismatic beam. The elements of harmony struck Blaze on the head on and circled in a giant tornado around her. When they were finished, the elements dissipated, leaving a young white-pink mare with a pink mane behind. She floated to the ground and rested softly on it. Starlight breathed a sigh of relief. It's over.